On this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. Over here it's afternoon. Welcome to All Blues TV, where we give you guys updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Well, you can see today is a different day. Today we want to be tactical.
We'll bring Guardiola vibes.
We want to bring Maresca. Maresca. Today we want to bring Maresca vibe into the building. You understand?
Yeah.
So just enjoy. But before we enter the whole thing that you are seeing here, talking about this, the formation board, because we want to talk about some tactics. We have not done this, though we have done this, but alone. But this one is between me and Dave. So go brainstorm here, because at least the few times that we don't watch Chelsea, at least we know waiting they play. Yeah. And also the few times that we don't peep Liverpool game, we know waiting they play too. You understand? But before we start, I want to talk about the sponsor. I talked about the sponsor yesterday. And some people were like, Peter, as far as Chelsea they win game, I bet more just leave sponsor. But sponsor, we need a sponsor.
Very important. At least everybody on the see waiting this up now. Say Nike, the deal is not in jeopardy according to the news. It's not like Nike wants to remove their hand from Chelsea, but they are concerned about the shirt sales, and football is business. And waiting most people know realize. They just wish they wish Chelsea they win and waiting concern them. But football is being run with money. The players we buy and we spend on them, everything about them is money. So if the club is not making and the club is not giving out, if money is not coming in and money going out, then there is nothing about football. You understand? So I would take this one to the owners, because they were seeking for £60 million a year as per from a shirt sponsor when you're not in the Champions League, for example. Understand? So it's not acceptable. If I was a brand or I was a company coming to a club like this, and then I see that, okay, this is where you're lacking, I will give you that amount. It's not possible, because I don't stand to gain.
And we have missed out 2 months in this deal. So I don't think any club is ready, any company or any brand is ready to pay such.
According to the news, if Chelsea is going to take any deal now, it's going to be half of what they're expecting. At least half for the rest of the campaign. So at this point, they should just accept whatever comes their way. Let us fight this one and fight with the fight to enter
so that they can
back.
So that the front, so that the jerseys can
be sold.
Can be sold. I was saying this yesterday. I think most people have not bought that jerseys because of no front of shirt sponsor.
Yeah.
Because people are just they over there get the way they are spending the day. You go there very bad. Say they buy jersey, let's say £80.
Yeah.
You buy jersey £80 without front of shirt sponsor. Then later, front of shirt sponsor come
on.
Yeah, you can't go back.
They complain of that thing.
Do you understand? You can't come. You can't go buy another one again, another £80. So make sense. So now may say like say the sales they slow down, but definitely if there's a front of shirt sponsor, I bet you see sales of JC even for Chelsea.
Yeah, normally if you say everything been there the way Chelsea did. The sponsor is not a problem. It's not a problem for us.
But more just
whatever comes in now, you should just accept
and let them flow. And up next, we are facing Liverpool this Sunday. Already, just like I talk, I don't feel the vibe already. I don't perceive the order.
No go easy.
It no go easy.
Yeah, don't talk.
It no go easy. My happiness be say all of them will go this international break, come back.
Without injury,
without any injury, without any issues. Where we say we can't just this one get price. No. All of them are okay. And this, I heard that Real Madrid are putting an eye on Achipong. I said this thing yesterday. Some people were like, when? But now they don't see them from their trusted sources now. They don't confirm the news. But waiting Real Madrid, they see for Achipong. I know that Newcastle is following up that guy. Tottenham is following up that guy. Yes.
The truth of the matter be say any player with Real Madrid they find. Not say something there inside. I can really pinpoint any flop that Real Madrid signed. Now make a talk so that you self if you know you go tell me. If you know self, you go tell me.
Okay.
I'm not talking from 2000 and maybe 1990 something, all those time. I'm saying like probably from 2012 till now, I never really experienced or see any flop when Real Madrid buy. Even Modric will be say when he come Real Madrid, the first 2 seasons, he was like a flop. But today he's a legend in that team. So what am I trying to say? Chelsea should not sell Achampong for now. Even say if our right backs, we never know if James go do all right. Gusto too. You understand? So I feel like Chelsea should just give that guy a chance, Achampong, even if you want to sell him, so that we can sell him for a better price. And you cannot sell that kind of player now for a high price when people have not seen his abilities and they've not seen much of what he can bring to the squad or to a match itself. So for me, for now, we should just leave that boy the way in the.
Okay. Then I saw this one on Twitter from Transfer News Live. Their source was from iSports. They say that Manchester City have joined Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham in the race to sign Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Jodli Sudakov. I've been waiting they call him. Then a Twitter handler replied and said that don't link Chelsea to any Ukrainian until we understand Mudryk. When they don't link Chelsea to any Ukraine player.
If Modric FC come after you, you know yourself. That Twitter user, but he's actually correct. You understand? We as Chelsea fans, we need to understand Modric. Of course. For a player wearing the number 10 GC, and we know what we're expecting from you. It's not
which number will be in first year when it comes Chelsea?
We are 15.
They need to give him that 15 back because when we had that 15, he had been dead down small.
That Liverpool, I seen that for that Liverpool game. The first, he just do
one or two. My God. Well, that be the case. Let's go back to what we have here. Yes, Chelsea versus Liverpool. I know some people go say, why not bring out the one we carry blue? Blue or no day.
We will manage the green.
We will manage the green. This is Chelsea. This is Liverpool. Looking at this board right now, if I'm to bring out Liverpool first 11, definitely we'll have. What are we going to have here? Alexander Arnold. We are going to have Konate here, Van Dijk here, and Robinson. Then these two holding midfielder. McAllister and
McAllister, they play 10 for them. So if it be Soboslai and Endo, or let's just say Curtis Jones.
Okay. Orion Gravenberg. Okay. Then over here we should have Salah. We should have Luis Diaz. Then
probably 10. Yeah, 10. McAllister now. I'm not talking now.
Sometimes they are two. Him and Zoboslai they switch.
They switch.
Sometimes Zoboslai is the player. Then of recent, Jota they use.
Okay.
Jota, but this one Gakpo don't come back. I don't know if he's going to be featured, but Jota. But as for goalkeeper, I'm sure Alisson is not going to be featured. You understand?
Yeah.
Because they normally play 4-2-3-1. I don't think there's any inverting here. But I know that this man here always try to invert, which is Arnold. Now, in Chelsea, this is how we always line up. We have Sanchez, we have Kobe and this person.
For Sunday.
Yeah, Fofana. Then we have Renato Viega. Because of Cucurella is not going to be available.
Fofana will also not be available too.
Oh, sorry.
So Tosin.
Fofana. That means we're having Kobe and Tosin.
Yeah.
You understand? Kobe and Tosin. Then we're having Renato Viega. We're having
Gusto.
And we'll be having Enzo and Casaido. Am I right?
Yeah. You do them by number.
Enzo and Casaido. Then we'll be having Kopama.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be like this. Why we have Sancho or Mudryk, any of them,
Sancho,
and Madueke or Neto and Jackson or Kunku. But let's start from here first before we start navigating. Looking at this formation right now, this back line is not my problem. But it's a problem.
It's my problem. It is my problem.
This back line not my problem, but not my problem.
Okay. Okay, go on.
Even though Fofana did, they are waiting one.
Fofana not be the see. Tosin and Kobe quite all right. They are standard defenders. I believe in them.
Yeah.
But just like I always say, I like Vega, but I am very skeptical. I did very skeptical when it comes to Vega and Salah. Vega holding down Salah.
This guy coming here
You see
because of this one. No, they feel return. And this one,
all of us don't say Sancho. Sancho.
This one, Sancho need a return, and this one Sabi overlap.
Yes.
And this guy can easily run in. So I will prefer Mudryk to start.
Well, my issue is not about the coach can always give instructions.
Yeah.
Okay, Sancho, make sure you support this guy, support Vega. But the only thing I'll say is Maresca, although he doesn't invert from the left, so Vega should consistently be here.
Because if Gusto is to invert, if Gusto is inverting, they are going to play like this.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like this.
So, in my own opinion, Vega should be here because he cannot match the pace with Salah. So, what he has over Salah now is energy. Now, body, when go feel use. Because if anything will make Vega now can't they run. Anything will make Salah now get run between these two areas. Vega,
because
it's very hard.
Even Enzo self no go fit.
Enzo self when they support you for that midfield now, no go fit
hold on
draw back. And we all know that Sancho is a lazy player in terms of drawing back. Very strong statement, but it's actually true.
Yes.
Most Marine fans will say the same thing. He's a very lazy player
but we are not disputing the fact that he cannot do something.
He can do something, but it just depends on the coach.
But say drawing back,
it's very bad. So Vega cannot match this guy's pace. So what I feel he should do is stay back here consistently. He should
even though he go move, but he should have this level of consciousness.
In fact, work with your work on Sunday now to hold
this guy. You understand? Hold like this.
If you frustrate this guy's game, although Liverpool has so many options, you understand? They get option. Now I make a thought say Liverpool is one of the hardest teams. In fact, the most feared team by me in the Premier League. I just pray that Chelsea wins them on Sunday. But that is that for Vega and Salah. Hold down this guy and don't overlap too much. I know sometimes Vega likes to invert, but inversion will not work for Vega this time around. He should just remain in this position. Maintain this defense line. So that is that for Vega and Mohamed Salah.
No, drop here.
Okay, you want to see the video?
Then
in the area of Luis Diaz, this guy.
I one thing for sure is that I know Tosin will try his best, but this Gusto inverting now.
Luis Diaz is going to have a tough time for me because I feel like these three guys
will give him
problems.
If these three guys focus on Luis Diaz, it will give way for this guy to even push further. It's still
3 against 2. It's still 3 against 2. It's just about you as a player having the consciousness. You can still play your free-flowing football when everything about the match is balanced. But like as a coach will give you instructions. If coach tell you see this particular player, I don't want to make him move past the way he's supposed to move. You will not be conscious. You understand? Definitely, Maresca will always try to invert Gusto. And the reason for the inversion...
What if he doesn't invert on...
Beautiful. If he doesn't invert Gusto, it's still better for us. If you maintain this formation at the way it is now, maintain this formation...
You don't invert Gusto. Gusto hold on to this.
Caicedo will can also still hold on to him.
Yes.
Just that there will be a lot of work because these three guys are here.
Are very dead.
They are penetrative. There's no stiffness between these guys. This is what Liverpool has. One of the things they have ahead of Chelsea.
They're very flexible.
They are flexible. You have Szoboszlai, you have Gravenberch, you have McAllister.
Why in Chelsea, the only person that we have flexible is this guy.
It's Palmer. And I'm even worried for that match.
Because if they should send 2 players on this guy,
it's gone.
It's gone. Otilo.
It's gone. So, anyways, the coach plays, just like you said, if he decides not to invert Gusto, it's still good for us. Diaz can be held up here. And the Madueke should also...
I even prefer the inversion of Viega than Gusto.
Vega inversion. I'm not. This is. I'm very concerned about this man.
Okay, this man. Yeah.
Yes, this Sancho. That's
because of adding more load to Kobe if Viega inverts.
Exactly. Now for the midfield of Chelsea, you're still on Chelsea anyways. Midfield of Chelsea. Now there's this thing I'm having in my head. If we retain this formation, if Chelsea is going to retain this formation, I would advise for Lavia to start with Caicedo.
Okay.
Understand? But if I've said this thing before, I said, why don't we always try to play Caicedo as a box to box and then keep this man, which is Enzo, here, so that Enzo can be here and dictate play. Caicedo can always run. You know the work Kante used to do.
Running always run
front and back. I always say that Caicedo will always have good chances to score a goal than Enzo Fernandez if he gets a chance. Now, because of the inversion of Gusto, most of the times you have Gusto coming in here, then Caicedo going here, Enzo now going up front with Palmer. Enzo is always going up front with Palmer. Now, when they receive the ball in the final third, there's always getting to Enzo. And Enzo finishing is poor. We all know that his finishing is poor. So why can't another player get a hold of that ball, which is Caicedo I'm talking about? Get a hold of that ball in the final third. And if he has enough energy, he can always draw back in case of a counter-attack and support this man. But this man is more preferable on the 6th position. I'm talking about Enzo now. I watched the Argentina game, the game that they won. I think it was 6-0 when Messi scored a hat-trick. And Enzo played in the 6th position, this place.
Okay.
And that is why people will say Enzo Fernandez always excels when he's playing for Argentina, but when it comes to Chelsea, now, already he doesn't have that much energy and pace to always go front and draw back. Enzo Fernandez don't have that much energy. But that is the role he's playing at Chelsea, right? And that is why sometimes we see tired legs from Enzo. We see that laxity. We see that, like say, person, he don't tire, he don't get strength again to run in. Because he always has to go front and come back. Go front and come back. That is a problem for him.
And this man still maintain his teeth.
Maintain here. I would like to see Caicedo play the box-to-box midfield area and not just be limited to the defensive midfield.
Okay.
So that is that. So if we have a player like Lavia, it gives both of them freedom because they are both defensive-minded and they are also technical in a way. I've seen Caicedo give good passes. I've seen Lavia too. Lavia can also, he knows how to maneuver in tight spaces. I've seen that a lot, Lavia. So for me, just like I explained, if the coach is going to play Enzo like this, and play, something like this. Palmer and Caicedo to dictate the play. No, Enzo to dictate the play and Palmer and Caicedo to play these areas. It's going to be okay for Enzo. But if not, I prefer Caicedo and Lavia to start the game. So that is for the midfield areas of Chelsea.
All right. Going to the attack right now. I think let's Madueke start.
Yes. Chelsea needs that energy in terms of the drawing back. That's wing line.
You know that he helps. Of recent, he dropped back a lot. I would prefer Mudryk than Sancho, but it's complicated right now because we need somebody to break lines.
Yes, because Liverpool is always going to play. Liverpool certainly not play high line against Chelsea because of these two men. Even if they play high line, these two men they're heavyweight champions.
This Konate and Van Dijk.
And I'm even concerned about Jackson because Jackson is likely to hide in that game because winning area duels between these two men. In fact, it's impossible. It's impossible.
So scoring set piece goals against Liverpool is not going to be easy.
Scoring set, it just depends on, of course, when Palmer, if you enter for Palmer leg, where he go score. But what I'm trying to say is when this guy is distributing the ball up there, for this guy to win that area duel, it's going to be hard because Van Dijk is always doing it or Konate is always doing it. So we need someone that can easily penetrate, or Chelsea need to play from the back line and play it professionally like the way they do. From the back, hold on to the ball very well and don't make silly passes because they are good at counters.
Very good.
They're very good at aggressive counter. So playing through balls is going to be hard for us because these men are good interceptors.
Defensively, we need these two men to be active.
Definitely.
It's not these two. These two need to be at their best against Liverpool.
Well, I'm more relaxed because if Tosin is going to start, I'm more relaxed than when Fofana is around because Fofana is always overlapping. Is this defender that has an eye for goal? Understand? He's always overlapping. He always wants to move, and so
once he moves to returning is always
returning. Like I will keep saying, Liverpool are deadly in the counter attack. So who's going to support this man? Nobody. One person cannot do the whole job. One person cannot do the whole job. So for me, the confidence I have in Tosin and Kobe partnership is all there is. I mean, I'm happy that they're going to partner together. At least the defense line, the center back defense is going to be strong, just like as Liverpool one is going to be. Our own is going to be like that. Yeah.
All right. I guess you enjoyed it, right? We are not the coach, we are just trying to be tactical in our thing. You understand? Just the way we have been watching our boys do their thing. Because, Baba, if Chelsea win Liverpool on Sunday,
now title will they go for now? Straight for Premier League.
And the funniest part about our this team, our fixtures, our next 5 games, after Liverpool, we are facing Newcastle. After Newcastle, we are facing Manchester United. After United, we are facing Arsenal.
Not be easy.
Maresca.
It won't be easy.
Maresca.
But one game at a time.
Yeah.
One game at a time.
Sunday is not far again. After tomorrow, now the pressure will increase and tension will be there within Chelsea fans and.
Sorry, I wanted to just add something there, just before we cut the show. I would like Chelsea at some point, probably in the second half, to field 2 strikers. Two strikers.
If you have to field 2 strikers, this guy needs to go off. This guy needs to come here, bringing in Nkunku, support Jackson. Then we'll drop back. This
is it. Jackson excels at this area, at the left-hand side. So let's just say Jackson and Nkunku at probably just play a 4-4-2. Yes, a 4-4-2 formation. Then Palmer coming from the left. Palmer adding option.
Yes.
Now, it looks as though he's playing 4-3-3, but just an added option, you understand?
Yeah.
I want to see how Chelsea can excel fielding Nkunku and Jackson. Because where we have tight spaces, Nkunku does very well. And Liverpool players are very tight in terms of defending. You hardly get a shot.
I was surprised that that was why Nottingham Forest was able to score them because they even play similar kind of
football
defense.
So for me, that would be lovely.
All right. I guess that will be all for now, guys. Do it to like, share, subscribe, follow this page because on this channel we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. My name is Peters.
And my name is Big Dave.